The goal in today's video is to show you, especially our buyers that are coming in from the north, all the industrial, commercial, and warehousing that's being built all around the airport. We're going to do different segments. Today we're just going to be focused on 3 to 6 miles around the RSW airport. And the whole point is to show you what's actually happened here, because what happened to Florida post-COVID is a different environment in total, because what's happening is businesses are relocating, families are relocating, and there's a lot of business growth happening in the community. And what that's going to do is obviously bring up property values in the future, because real families are moving in here and raising their families. So let's go. All right, so we just left the office. We're on Alico and Ben Hill Griffin. This is another site that's going to get built right now. You kind of see some of the tractors already working, literally a tractor. Let me just read out the magnitude of this space right now. 1.2 million square feet of industrial plan. So 240,000 square feet of commercial, 50,000 square feet of retail. This is going to be, and this is just right around the corner from our office, again, Alico and Ben Hill Griffin, and again, probably about 3 miles from the RSW airport. So again, this is another massive magnitude. If you want to grab all the way down by that tree line and then focus down this way, because this goes all the way to the corner. If you see those hotels in the corner, it's this whole area that's going to be completed. So let's get to the next one. Okay, so we're on Ben Hill Griffin still. So this is a Gulf Land and Logistics Center. So we're going to be over 283 acres if you kind of look at this whole parcel of land just around. And it's going to be roughly 1.8 million to 2.2 million square feet in total square footage being built out here. Again, it's planned 13 to 14 buildings. The uses are going to be warehousing and distribution, e-commerce, fulfillment, light industrial. So again, more commercial industrial just down the road, just to kind of give you a magnitude of the scale. And just right there is RSW. If you see that bridge, that's the bridge where you get into the airport. So let's keep going. All right, so we're at RSW. This is our airport here in Fort Myers. This is the expansion. So we're adding a new terminal here. It's 513,000 square feet terminal that's being added onto it. We're going to renovate another 164,000 square feet, and then there's another 117,000 square feet of new concessions and walkways. You're going to see it after we pass this terminal. It's going to be on your right. And again, this is a $1.1 billion project. So again, if you're kind of looking at expansion and growth, this is what you need to be looking at. If they're actually adding another terminal to the airport because it can't manage the current intake, this is obviously gives us a good idea of what's currently happening in the area. So if you kind of look forward, there's now the expansion happening. All right, so we're still on Ben Hill Griffin. This is the concept here, Ben Hill Griffin. So behind us here is the Terminal Access Park. So this is 270 acres. I mean, take a look at it. And it goes all the way to the highway to the 75 in the distance. We're in Treeline Commerce Park, and behind us there's going to be 2 buildings at 165,000 square feet being built. Again, this whole community is all a bunch of warehouses. If you kind of look around, I mean, we're just at the tip of it. But what I'm even telling clients from up north, because we have some big clients that are looking to do warehousing and want to buy 20, 40, 50, 100,000 square feet, you got to get out here quicker than you think, because ultimately if you think this is going to be waiting for you and the prices are going to be ideal, you're going to be sleeping and it's going to get obviously pricier and you're not going to be able to afford it. So again, these are a few more sites. These are smaller, clearly these are privatized, like private companies building 2 buildings at just under 200,000 square feet each building. All right, on our way to look at these larger commercial sites, this is actually our client's site, and it was assembled, I think it's 3 or 4 parcels of land assembled. He's going to be doing indoor storage and a bunch of stuff in multiple buildings. I forgot the magnitude. I think it's over 200,000 square feet. But again, this is actually our client that was our neighbor in Verdana, so which is kind of cool. So big shout out to Alex. Good job, buddy. Looks amazing. All right, so this is going to be the last one for today. We're going to wrap it up. We're on Daniels Parkway. So this community is called Daniels Creek. Actually, Lennar's building it. It's a mixed-use plan development, so 350,000 square feet of commercial and 1,600 residential dwellings. And we want to feel this is the area here. Obviously on the map, it kind of looks in this wedge here. But ultimately, again, we're literally 10 to 15 minutes from our office in Coconut Point. 10 minutes from the airport, let's say in RSW, and this is all happening. Again, we can keep driving on. We have to get all the way up into, let's say, North Fort Myers, which is another 30 or 40 miles away. Again, there's a lot happening out here. This is why we're pumping money into the community. We'll get you in the next one.